Let's describe each of the following transformations. We have f of x is equal to 1 over x. So if we have f of x is equal to 1 over x plus 2, what kind of transformation results? Well, when we look, we see that we have a 2 added directly to our x variable. Since the operation is directly on the x variable, we know that this transformation is going to be in the horizontal direction. Since it's added and not multiplied, we know it's a shift. So in this case, we would have a shift 2 units to the left. What if we have f of x is equal to 1 over x minus 3? We're still adding or subtracting something directly to our x, so we know we have a horizontal shift. In this case, we're subtracting 3, and since it's in the horizontal direction, we know that it's the opposite of what we would think. So we're going to move 3 units in the positive x direction, or shift 3 units to the right. The next one says that f of x is equal to 1 over x plus 2. This time we're not acting directly on the x variable, we're outside of the library function adding 2 to the overall function. Since it's not directly with the x variable, we have a transformation in the y direction. Since it's added, we know it's a shift, so we're going to shift our graph 2 units up. In this next one, we have f of x is equal to 1 over 2 times x. The 2 is multiplied directly with the x, so we know that we have a transformation in the x direction. Since it's a multiplication, we know that it's a stretch or compression. And since it's on the x, we know that it's the opposite of what we would think. So instead of multiplying each x coordinate by 2, we're actually going to multiply each x coordinate by a half. And so it results in a compression of 1/2 in the horizontal direction. Next we have f of x is equal to negative 1 over x minus 2. In this case, if we compare to our library function, f of x is equal to 1 over x, we have 2 transformations. We're subtracting 2 outside of our entire library function, and we also have a negative in front of our library function. We know that the negative out front of our library function indicates a reflection. Because it's not right with the x, it's a reflection in the vertical direction, which means that we're going to reflect over the x-axis top to bottom. And then since we're subtracting 2 outside of the whole library function, we know that we have a shift in the vertical direction, so we're going to shift 2 units down. So we have a reflection top to bottom over the x-axis and a shift 2 units down.